down from the hills and it's time to get really wet. So we're off to the west coast to join the experts from our National Outdoor Training Centre, Glenmore Lodge. In recent years there's been a big growth in sea kayaking, but it's something you need to be taught properly. We're joining a group that are trying the sport for the first time. So, what's it all about?
Sea kayak for me is the journey that I can do, I can take myself on, and I particularly like the interface between the land and the sea and that coastline thing and the unique habitat that you get along there and the challenges that are thrown up with it. One day it can be flat calm, mirror calm, and the next day it could actually be quite wild, and no 2 days are the same. Help him up! Help him up!
West coast of Scotland is just such a fabulous place to do it. Paddled in a few places all over the world, and you know, for me on a fine day, I know I didn't quite qualify, but on a fine day, the west coast of Scotland for me is just one of the best venues in the world. It's just top class.
Oh no, God, Phil, thanks.
This group are learning the basics, which aren't always what you might expect.
When I'm down in Arisaig on a Saturday night with my crew, we like to do some moves on the dance floor, and it's kind of like this. So you will do it as well, guys. So you got to join in. Great, fantastic. And then when you're ready, Ian, you can do my move and then add to your own.
Oh!
Nice. So important parts of the body to warm up, do you think, for paddling? Shoulders. Upper body, back, torso, wrists, yeah. That kind of stuff.
Oh!
Okay.
Cockney shuffle.
Oh, nice. If you're not warmed up, you should be.
It's good. Right, good to go.
In many ways, there's only a few ways you can move a kayak. You can move it forwards, you can move it backwards, you can move it sideways, and you can move it in circles. Good forward paddling is actually quite a high blade angle with a good burst of quick power and forward speed. If you're going long distance, you're a bit more conservative and you drop the blade a bit lower. And actually I vary them depending what I'm doing on the sea. If I'm in a wind, I'll keep my blade angle lower because there's less wind resistance and I can keep more control over the blade.
Been up here before, but it's good to be out on the water rather than looking at it from the shore. Really wanted to learn to do it properly with coaches who knew what they were doing.
Bit of reverse paddling. We need to do, remember our swinging with our straight arms. Yeah. So swing one way. So you wound your body up, and then unwind. Swing to the left, get the blade flat and unwind. You're letting that front hand creep in. Keep it out and it keeps the strength. Yeah, that's better. Rotate. Rotate, plant the paddle, rotate. Right, what I wanted to do just here now is an exercise we're going to do in a minute on the water, but I thought we'd try it on the land first. So here's my sweep coming in. Edge. Sweep. That's the way I'm going.
It's about stability, and we're seeing how far we can edge without going under the water. Yeah. It gives you a lot of confidence when you're doing it alongside somebody and in shallow water as well.
I rotate my wrist with the front edge slightly up. Sweep, cover. That's nice, Michelle. It's like spreading butter. And even just skim the surface on the back of the blade.
Just trying to remember everything's the hardest thing. Yeah. A little bit choppy, a little bit scary, but we're in good hands, so I'm feeling confident.
So what I'm looking for is, when I'm doing this stroke, is a real vertical paddle shaft to get maximum efficiency from the blade. Top arm has a high elbow. Talk about framing the face or wrist watch on the forehead. Another thing I think about sometimes is I'm squeezing an orange underneath my armpit, or holding a newspaper under my armpit. With all these draw strokes, the bottom hand becomes the controlling hand. The controlling hand should be the hand that's closest to the blade.
It's a coastline I don't know very well, and it changes very quickly, the weather, but it's beautiful. It's been an excellent day.
Find out more about Scotland's National Outdoor Training Centre, log on to glenmorelodge.org.uk.